leadership is not just about holding a position, it's about vision, influence, and then service. Today here on Leaders Talk, powered by High School Hype TV, we are live at Accra Technical University to engage the student leaders aspiring for various SRC positions. We want to know about what they feel, what their plans and dreams are. So stay tuned with us as we interview and have a real conversation with the future voices of the student leaders in Accra Technical University. Thank you. Welcome back again to Leaders Talk on High School Hype TV. And then I'm Mr. Clement. I have here with me a nice gentleman. I want to know his name and then the position he's aspiring for. Gentleman, please, what's your name?
I'm the person of Ganyo Eliklim Gerald, a level 300 civil BTech student.
Okay, what position are you aspiring for?
I'm aspiring to be the next SRC president of Accra Technical University.
Okay, so we've already heard his name and then the position he is aspiring for. He's aspiring for the SRC president in Accra Technical University. Let's get into it and let the interaction begin. So my first question, why do you think you want this position? Why should we vote for you? Why?
So I believe leadership is not just about representing the entirety of the student population.
Okay.
But I would want to be the SRC president to bridge the gap between students, administration, and the staff. There is this say where they say the problems of the students are not of concern to the school's administration. Yeah. Thereby, I would want to be there to serve as a platform, bridging the gap between the students with their needs, their problems, and transferring them to the administration to help solve whatever they find as a problem to them and find it as a problem to them on campus.
Okay, so Gerald, when you are being voted for, what are the problems, or what's one major problem you would like to address in the school?
So one major problem is about the payment of fees.
Okay. In
Accra Technical University, there is that thing where you are supposed to pay 60% of your fees before you're allowed to register to write exams. So I am bringing on board an agenda called Agenda 50-50.
Okay.
I think when the payment of fees is brought down to 50%, it is better than the 60% where students suffer to get that amount. Yeah. Imagine you fending for yourself, catering for yourself. In a 3-month span, you are asked to pay a sum of about 4,000 cedis and they're asking for 60% of that amount. I feel like bringing it down to 50% would be okay, or will be subsidized enough for the students populace to be able to pay their fees. And also there is going to be a system attached to that. Students feel like they're supposed to pay 1,000 cedis at a bank, 2,000 cedis at a bank before they feel like they've paid their fees. Yeah. But I would make it known to them that they can pay their fees in what? In bits. You can walk to the bank and pay 200 cedis. You can walk to the bank and pay 100 cedis. It is all going to your student's account. It is all going to be in what? In your name. Rather than relaxing, waiting till it is time for exams, then you find yourself wanting to pay your fees. Yeah, so that is one thing I would want to solve. Okay. That is Agenda 50-50.
Exactly. That's a nice agenda. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Why should we choose you over the other candidates? Why you?
All the other candidates are very capable, but I would say I am the best option. Why would I say I'm the best option? I am the best in terms of me wanting to have the students' interest at heart, me wanting to solve their problems. Yeah. I would want to promote their personal growth. That is through communication and problem solving. So I would say and guarantee the students properly that I am the best to be the next SRC president of this great institution.
Okay, you've heard it. He's the best SRC president for Accra Technical University. The next question, what do you think makes you different? What style are you bringing on board that will make you different from other SRC presidents that we've already had, and then those to come? What makes you different?
So with me, I am so down to earth. I don't relate with students as someone wanting a portfolio. Okay. I relate to the students with them letting them know that I am here for them. I am their friend. Okay. Aside wanting to be the next SRC president, we are all here to interrelate with each other. We are all here to build relationships. Yeah. Because after school, in the outside world, it is all about who you know. Yeah. So building the relationship with them now would urge them to get closer to me, share their problems, so that I'll be able to provide such solutions to their problems. So it is not just about wanting to be a leader, but it's about being there to serve the people. Yeah. I don't know if that is okay.
I get it. So let's get into the last and then the final question.
That is fine.
What is one weakness you are trying to overcome as a student leader?
Okay. When it comes to one weakness, it would be with the part where students in opposition tend to criticize.
Yeah.
Students who don't believe that you are the best tend to criticize you without getting to know who you are.
Wow, okay.
When they tend to criticize you, trust me, it's a form of what? A mental distraction.
Yeah.
It would make you feel like you are not competent enough. It will make you feel like you are not capable enough.
Yeah, that's true.
So I advise that students should give the chance to those aspiring to get closer to them, to find out what they really intend to do for the school, rather than criticizing upon what hearsay.
Yeah.
So that is, I would say that is one weakness.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. Guys, we have your incoming SRC president of Accra Technical University. Please vote for him.
Ganyo
Gerald. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, brother.
Okay, guys, so I have here with me another gentleman. I want to ask him some few questions. His name, what he's aspiring for, and then the dream he has for the school. Let's get to it. Please, who do I have here with me?
Okay, so my name is Abdul Jalil Sani. They call me Everyone Sani.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
Everyone
aspiring
Sani.
for the SRC president.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have everyone Sani. That's what I remember. And then
Yeah.
he's aspiring for the SRC president in Accra Technical University.
Yeah.
So my first question, why should we vote for you? Why everyone Sani? Why you? Why should
Okay,
we vote for you?
that's an interesting question. Now I understand many other people that hold the interest to vie for SRC president, right? But the reason why I should be voted for is the passion centered in creating a much conducive environment for the student body, right? Many are the challenges we are facing on campus, and we need a kind of leadership that would come and swipe away all of these challenges. You get that? Amend the ones we can and solve all the problems that the student bodies are facing. Yes, so it is on account to this that I'm urging everyone to vote for me as the SRC president, right?
Okay, that's fair. So when you are being voted for, what is one thing or one major problem in the school that you would address?
Okay, limiting it to one is Herculean, but then many are the challenges on campus actually, from the issue of sanitation, the washroom systems, to the Wi-Fi, the chairs. These are some basic challenges. That I would like to attend to. You said one, but then these are our major problems. So I had to mention.
So the problems are not one. They are
it's
many.
not one. Problems everywhere, the hostels and all that. We've engaged the student body, so we know what is really worrying them. You get that?
I get it. Okay. So moving on, what makes you different from other candidates? Because I guess you're not the only one.
Exactly.
What makes you different? What makes you stand out from other candidates?
Good. So I think in answering the first question, I did hit on some things that can possibly be on an answer to this as well. That is the passion, the undying passion to make the student body a much better system for everyone, right? To make the environment a conducive one for the students. So it is centered on the passion I have to make things better for the student, right?
So your passion is above.
You get that.
So the last and final question. That one is a personal question.
That's good.
What's one weakness in you want to change as a leader? One thing in you that you think, this is a weakness in you.
Weakness. Well, I've been in leadership for some time now, and that has given me the opportunity to work on my weaknesses, right? So one thing, although I wouldn't really tag that to be a major weakness, but patience has to do with everyone. Everyone needs patience, you get that? So for the sake of it being a question, I would say maybe I have to be much patient in some aspects, Leadership comes with patience, you get that? So that's it.
Okay, guys, I have here with me. His name,
His name is Sani.
Everyone Sani.
Everyone Sani.
That's the most important thing. Vote for Everyone Sani.
Everyone Sani.
To be your next SRC president in Accra Technical University. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, I have here with me another nice gentleman on my left-hand side. I want to have a small interaction with him. I want to know him more because we don't know him. Please, who do I have here with me?
Okay, so please, I'm by the name ATM. Akpe Tete Maxwell.
ATM.
Akpe Tete Maxwell.
When he said ATM, what came into my mind is
Automated.
Sikano, because I'm into money. I love money a lot. So ATM, the name no
Akpe Tete Maxwell.
Akpe
Tete Maxwell.
Akpe means thank you.
Yeah, ATM for short.
Thank you,
Tete
Maxwell.
yeah.
Okay, please, what position are you aspiring for?
I'm aspiring for SRC Public Relations Officer, SRC PRO.
PRO, okay, in Accra Technical University. So let's just dive straight into the questions.
Okay.
So my first question is, why PRO specifically? Why PRO?
Okay, so I'm a public relations student.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that basically makes me a public relations practitioner. That's a PR practitioner.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So as a PR practitioner, I think it is well noted, or it is my duty to make sure that I go for that PR position, so that at the end of the day we are going to help shape the publicity of the university.
Yeah, because the PR is in
your blood. PR is in your blood. It's in my blood. Okay, from level 100 to level 300. It's a practice. Without practice, you cannot practice public relations.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, the next question. Okay, so how are you planning to build with the communication between the students and then the SRC body? How would the communication be? How the improvements, like what's your plan on the communication?
Okay. So communication is a strategic way of making sure that people get informed. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on that I'll communicate through the class reps, through the departmental PROs, and the presidents also, so that information from the SRC can easily get to the student body.
Oh, that's nice. So a scenario.
Yes, please.
Let's say there's a misunderstanding, there's a controversy. How are you going to handle such a situation? Because you are a PR.
Yeah.
The communication, there's a misunderstanding between maybe a communication.
Sure.
How would you handle such a problem?
Okay, so it is called crisis communication.
Okay.
In PR, we call it crisis communication.
Okay.
And before a crisis will begin, it starts from the issue communication. Okay. So you have to make sure you deal with the issue internally before it comes out to be a crisis. And when it comes out to be a crisis also, you have to make sure that you research to know more about the situation at hand. And when you are done, you have to form a crisis communication team where you start everything from there.
Okay, guys, I've not been in school for a while now, but he has taught me a lot.
Yes.
Today is it's not just an interview, it's a class. I've learned a lot. Sure. Indeed, he's a PR student. He has taught me a lot. Okay, our last and final question. Okay. Which one would you choose? Protecting the SRC's image or telling the student the truth? Which one would you choose? Okay,
so in PR, we have something called ethical consideration.
Guys,
okay.
it's not
everything we do is based on ethical reasoning. Okay. So you have to make sure that your information you are sending out there, or whatever you stand, is ethical, which is transparent, accuracy. You have to make sure that everything that you say is true. So please, it's based on ethics. Okay.
So in conclusion, I would understand that you are not going in for the SRC president's image,
no, please. Yeah.
But you are going in for the students. You are telling the student the truth.
Yes, please.
Oh, nice.
That's PR ethics. Sure.
Please vote for ATM. That's
for
what
SRC
I know.
PR.
ATM for SRC.
PR for all.
PR
for all.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome, boss.
Okay, guys. So people will be like, why am I only talking to men? I'm not talking to women. I have here with me some pretty lady, and then she would introduce herself, her name, what she's aspiring for, and then why should we vote for her? Please, who do I have here with me?
I'm Wako Ajwa Stella, known on campus as Ajwa Momo. And then I am here aspiring for the position of the SRC Women's Commissioner.
Okay, so Momo, Ajwa Momo.
Ajwa Momo.
It's not small money. I think there's money here because the other guy was ATM, and then this is Momo.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy.
The thing is, I was a Momo vendor before I started schooling.
So people know you by that.
The Momo.
So then she's already famous, guys. Okay, let's get into the question.
Right.
So why do you think you are contesting? Why women's commissioner? Why are you contesting for that?
All right. So I have been a 3 times crowned queen, which is face of my department, face of Accra Technical University, and Miss Lifestyle Ghana. Also, I have been a departmental WOCOM in my department.
Yes.
So growing up meeting all those opportunities, and my mother was the only person that raised me. It makes me have a soft spot for women. So that's why I am passionate about helping women.
Yeah, guys, I was not telling lies when I told you I had the prettiest girl with me on my left hand side. That was the face of Accra Technical University.
First runner up.
First runner up. Like. Okay, let's get into the next question. What challenges do you think female students face on campus?
All right. So I wouldn't talk much. The problems are plenty. But then the sanitation aspects is kind of a problem here on campus. And when I come, or when I'm being elected into office, I would help, so that I can't do all, but then it will be the collective efforts of me and the students as well to help with the sanitation aspect. So I would educate them more on that when I'm being elected into office.
Okay. How do you plan to empower female or women on campus?
All right. So through seminars, I would do so by empowering them, since I am aspiring for Women's Commissioner, and the duty is to empower women. So through seminars, and then some basic skills like the handicrafts works would empower them to be on their own. Because I was raised by a mother, just my mom, so I have been into it. So I know
there is
exactly.
Okay. So our next question is do you think female leadership are taken for granted, or they are really taken seriously? Because people will think maybe you are a female, you are not like a male is on top, as we all know that the man is the head of the house. So like if a female then you're a leader, do you think that you are taken for granted or you are taken seriously enough?
Oh, okay. So I would say, with my point of view, I would say if you are focused and determined, you wouldn't be taken for granted, because you know what you want to achieve, you know where you want to get to, so you wouldn't be taken for granted.
Okay. So have you ever, our last and final question, have you ever experienced gender bias in leadership?
Okay, to me, no. Based on where I have been to and where I am coming now, no. Maybe, I don't know if it will be in the future, but that's the main reason why I am standing for women, so that I would speak for the women as well and educate them.
I know when that happens in the future, you'd still stand out for yourself, because like
yes, exactly.
Okay guys, I'm here with Adjoa Momo. You already know her. She's Adjoa Momo, contesting for Women Commissioner Office.
Yes, Women's Commissioner.
Please vote for her. Let her win, and when she wins, all what she said, it will be done for you. Women, this is your chance. Don't miss out. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I have here with me a nice gentleman on my left-hand side, and I would like him to introduce himself to you, the position he's aspiring for, and then why we should vote for him. Please, who do I have here with me?
Please, my name is Renard Boahen Duke. I'll be aspiring for the SRC Welfare Officer, ATU.
Okay, so guys, you heard him. He's Duke. He's aspiring for the SRC Welfare Officer of Accra Technical University. Let's dive straight into the interaction. Why are you so passionate about this position?
Okay, so I'm really enticed into the welfare position because it's my hobby to help students. Students having grievances or challenges with their welfare activities. Yeah, so basically into the SRC Constitution, the main duties or the rules of the welfare is the sanitation, the health. Yeah. So I'm really enticed into that position to help try and moderate or collaborate with the management to at least solve student issue concerning the welfare position.
Okay. And what do you think students, the problem students do like battle with the most on campus? What would that be?
Okay, issue most students are facing right now are inadequate chairs for them for inside their classes. Yeah, there's no adequate chairs for students. So mostly we have the BTech block. This is the BTech block. So when you go to the last floor, some of the students, a class has a population of 400 to 500, but the chairs are like 300. So unless they go to the first floor or second floor, they'll be struggling, especially the ladies, they'll be complaining their staffs. So I need this a very big challenge we are facing right now. Yes, please.
Okay. how do you plan to support struggling students that are struggling? What are your plans for them? How do you plan on supporting them? Maybe some students are struggling.
Yeah.
So what are the plans? Do you have any plans to support those students?
Okay, sure. So me being the welfare officer,
Yeah.
an aspirant, I will collaborate with the current SRC president
Yeah.
to go to the management to at least help us get adequate or enough chairs
Yeah.
for the students.
Okay.
So that at least, because once a student is coming to the school to have studies and the student
no
will
chair.
come, there's no chair.
Yeah,
You see the challenges.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very, very heartbreaking and it's very sad. So I need to collaborate with the current SRC president so that they can give us adequate chairs for the students. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Have you personally, have you ever gone through some of the struggles the students are going through? Like, have you personally encountered such struggles before?
Oh yeah. I've seen. I think they were writing missing. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That was Monday. Today is Wednesday. So that was the construction engineering management.
Yeah.
Their class has a population of 300 there. So the MISM, I think you need to give spaces. MISM, the chairs are not combined.
Yeah.
You need to give spaces. Very good. So there wasn't enough chairs. That was the T2 at the engineering block.
Yeah.
That was the T2. So that one, I need to go to the first floor, at least help the ladies. Oh, my video. Yeah. So I need to go to the first floor or second floor, help the ladies and the guys to at least help them bring their chairs to T2. Yeah, T2 to help them ride their MSM. Okay, yes, please.
So that was so embarrassing.
It's very,
how can
very.
you walk into an examination hall and then there are no chairs?
There are no chairs.
You have to go and then go and pick a chair to the examination hall. Wow, that's crazy.
It's not enough. It's not enough at all.
Oh, okay.
So they have been complaining bitterly.
Yeah.
They have been complaining bitterly, and SRC are also trying their best to. I don't know. The more they bring more chairs, I think the more. It's not enough. You understand? So I think that it should be more than the number of students. Yes, please. Yes,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Yes,
So
please.
our last and then our final question: what would you do if your proposal, you send a proposal to the management and then your proposal has been rejected? What would you do if they reject your proposal? Like in a case whereby you're talking about this chairs, inadequate chairs,
Yeah.
and then you send such a proposal to the management and then they reject your proposal, what would you do? What would be the next plan B or something?
Okay, so according to the SRC, if maybe a proposal has been rejected
Yeah.
by the administration,
Yeah.
I think I need to collaborate with NGOs. I need to collaborate with NGOs so that they can get us. It depends on the particular proposal which has been sent to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, for the chairs, if there's not adequate chairs, there are NGOs whereby they can help universities to giving us at least some minimum amount of chairs to help with the student studies and academics, because basically they're in the school for academic journey. So their main purpose is to have a very smooth and conducive academic studies. So if my proposal gets rejected, there are many NGOs I get, so that at least we can get some chairs and adequate infrastructure with this thing for them. Yes, please. Yes,
Guys, please vote for him. Vote for Dave, right?
Duke.
Sorry.
Yeah,
vote for
DUKE
Duke.
as your next SRC welfare.
Next SRC welfare.
Yes, please,
and then
yes.
the plans and the vision he has for the school is mind-blowing.
Thank
Vote for him and let him bring his dreams to reality. Vote for Duke. Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome,
having
sir.
me.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much.